So how many women do you know have structure and some form of natural order in their life, all on their own? If you really look at things, and if you are to judge the outward appearance, which is really an internal expression of what's really going on in the inside, especially if you were looking inside their homes, physique, skincare, and so forth. See, it's all hidden under the guise of independence. See, a lot of women think that being abrasive and obnoxious puts them in a place of being an alpha female or being strong, independent, and sexy. Now, not to shame their nature, but there are certain females that are just beyond repair in their psyche. And most men, they can't detect or discern the difference between a woman that you can keep versus a woman that you can only entertain for a short-lived time, let alone be some type of semblance of guidance and communicate their boundaries, or even can detect the shit test even before it happens. See, when you think about it, the shit test is really just a constant quest to know you and to understand what your foundation is built on. You know, it's built on straw, wood, or brick. And the woman essentially is the big bad wolf, blowing in the wind of confusion and chaos into your life. As within, so without. See, that's why they present constant calamity to test you. And many men lose their vitality after a while, as well as their mind, and begin to look exhausted and worn out. See, women can actually cover it with makeup before a man is written all over his face. It's heard in his tonality and, and other things. Not to go too far. See, their problem is they are a little too much happy-go-lucky, a little too easy-breezy. You get what I mean? See, certain things you have to basically regulate early on. Yes. So you have to check, the sassiness and smart mouth, asinine insubordinate behavior early on, off rip. Because she needs to understand that there are consequences. And more importantly, there are severe consequences. Like, we can cut this off straight up. Now, I can give you an example. I remember this one time I was on a date, and a young lady had to, meet me to go to the movies. And, she was running late, doing whatever, last minute. So she ends up showing up late and, had the nerve to be irritated because we were waiting in line. And in that situation, she had the nerve to raise her eyebrow. You notice the white people around us being a little antsy. She wanted to get, Keisha, like in the situation. And I calmly checked her. So this is what I did. I simply told her to have a good night. And I just walked out of line and went to my car and left. Now, she didn't even realize what just happened. You know, she thought to herself, oh, maybe I must have forgot something at my car, or wasn't really sure what I was actually doing because of how I left the situation, even though I was pretty clear and concise in what I was communicating to her. So, you know, later on that evening, I received a bunch of phone calls from unknown numbers, and I received a bunch of text messages. I seen it, even showed it was read, never responded to it. Moved on with my life. You know, she tried to reach out, you know, with her girlfriends, but yeah, I was done with that. See, certain situations, you know, if you've gone through the experiences in life, you can tell, you can see things from 30 yards out. Even though you might think that might have been a small thing, but I seen the bigger picture. So I go back to guys not being able to discern anything because they have no self-awareness and relatively no experiences in dealing with women, because, you know, guys assume that they are ladies' men because they might get sex with a woman, but they have no ability to actually manage for situations as well as foresee it. See, what happened with that woman, she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe that it actually happened to her because she thought she was so fine, and she felt entitled, which is fine. It is what it is. But I was you know, a minute ago, and as I said before, I don't have problems with women because I establish who I am. I establish my boundaries. Even if I don't really convey it, a woman can actually sense it enough. You know, women with sense, you know how to move accordingly with me. Yeah. Those that don't really aren't even in my presence, and they don't matter. See, the thing is, you have to check disrespect, any sign of it. You know, a lot of women like to believe that they're wittier and smarter than what they actually are, and you have to present things to her in proper context in order for her to get it. See, the thing is, with women, they'll either subconsciously or knowingly do things to you or say something to you to see if you're frail or solid. And how you respond, not react, determines how the situation will go. See, most women are under strong delusions.